Double up.
Champion!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the week to you, sir.
Monday morning! Are you guys ready?
Oh, man. It's freaking beautiful, man. I love it. There's nothing like a Monday. And this is why. Because I beat most Mondays, man. Mondays hate me. You know, I'm that guy. I am that guy. You know what I'm saying?
By the way,
This is what it
congratulations
is.
on that cert, man. Congratulations on that cert,
I
yeah.
appreciate it, man. You too, man. Congratulations on your cert, man. What can we say? Professional development is a beautiful thing, right? Self-improvement. Always
Is
making
that-
sure that you're better than you were yesterday. That's how I see it. So,
Let's do it. That's what we're
hey,
here for.
you know, that's what we're all about. So, obviously, Bitcoin, which, by the way, I'm just jumping into it. Crypto Warriors, Stagnation, good morning to you all. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Monday morning, which I believe is a holiday as well. Some people might be off work.
Indigenous Day, man. Indigenous Day.
Oh, is it
Representing.
Indigenous Day?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
It's no longer called Columbus Day. Columbus didn't find nobody. That's what we're about, man. Spreading the truth.
I'm not even gonna get into that right now. I'm not even gonna get into that right now, man. Hey, listen, we got BK Crypto in the building, man. BK Crypto, what's up, champion? Really appreciate you, man. You know what I mean?
Always on, man. Every
yeah,
day.
bro. Really
Time
appreciate
in.
it, man. That's real right there. Goodness Uche in the house, live from Abuja, Niger boy.
The
Look at that,
capital
man.
of Niger.
Hey, this means we're international if you think about it. So,
Let's go, baby.
well, we are international. What are we talking about? And of course, I can't pronounce his name, but he says Rick. He says 100%. Jake Fever, what up? Good morning, champion. Good morning, Crypto Society. Good morning. So today, man, let's take a look at the Bitcoin TA, right? And of course,
snap.
we're gonna sprinkle in some XRP and what is the other one you're doing?
My Shiba,
Shiba?
baby. Shiba.
Shiba in there. And then of course, for the final segment of today's show, we're going to be talking about some allegations flying around in the crypto space.
Choo.
Interesting stuff, and very interesting the people is coming from. Double O,
Champion.
what is that price action looking like today, sir?
Oh, let me bring the fire. All right. So let's go ahead and start with Bitcoin real quick. Let me go ahead and zoom in, give you guys the view so that you can see. Get this out of the way. Bitcoin, right? Oh, look at that. Dragonfly changing right now. So we have this sort of bullish pattern going on, continuation channel going on the last time we were on the show. And of course the job numbers came and heft us up big time, send us back down. But we have this channel here, what you call it, some kind of triangle. Anyway, long story short, this pattern literally shows that when this happens, coming from the top down, that it should usually go down. But we have a dragonfly candle going on at the moment, which could change this trend. Those of you guys that do technical analysis, to the upside. And if it breaks the one, then we should be going up. One thing you also want to notice if you're buying Bitcoin or trading Bitcoin is that we are ages away from the 200-day moving average. So we are still on a falling pattern at the moment. So yeah, that's Bitcoin for you guys, man. It's also kind of going towards the oversold range. So if you want to be accumulating dollar cost averaging, adding to your Bitcoin, these are really good times. Below the 200-day moving average for long-term investors, always a good news. Good time to buy. XRP, yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about this. There's been a lot of news and a lot of drama in the space about XRP, Cardano, Ethereum going on right now. So yeah, just figure, hey, for those of you guys that are XRP fans, how about we just show you what's going on? XRP, I don't like XRP, but I want XRP. You know, it's like living with the devil. Long story short, XRP has crossed the 200-day moving average. By the way, I'm showing you all of this on the daily charts. So crossing the 200-day moving average on the daily chart, it's good news if you're a trader. And that is great. This is also a bullish pattern coming from the bottom up here. If it crosses the 0 Fibonacci level, XRP is moving up. All that news about XRP, oh yeah, GMT. I'm trading. I'm trading that little crypto right there. So ignore that. Yeah. So XRP going up. That's good if you're trading. For those of us that are thinking of the vision of the crypto space, XRP is the devil. I'll say that again. Sorry, I have to say that. It's overbought already at this range. XRP going up to $360. Probably not. We're still way far away from $1. So what the heck? And for those of you guys that have been following us for a while, I have a ton of SHIB. I'm trying to buy my Cybertruck, my STAKK Cybertruck with SHIB. But SHIB is still on a bearish pattern right now. Not good news. We don't have a Dragonfly or Doji on SHIB right now. Although it seems like it wants to be copying Bitcoin. We're quite interested. But to the downside, SHIB guys, my Cybertruck is many years away from me. But, Bitcoin does its magic, I might still have that Cybertruck.
Well,
And if you're over there trading Luna, Luna, man, this is a perfect pump and dump cycle right here. If you want to get in that space, if it works for you, do that. But be careful, that's USTC, and I'm sure Luna Classic is doing the same thing. So don't be surprised, man. That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing on the Bitcoin chart, maybe the one you were looking for, there is a falling wedge on the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, which is supposed to be a bullish pattern, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's one of those things. Given the news and things like that, someone might dump some Bitcoin. It is what it is.
CPI data is coming this week.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and of course, for your Cybertruck, man, we're holding it. We're holding it in prayers. We hope it comes back.
Like, what the heck are you doing, Mister, with Elon Musk buying the Cybertruck?
Have fun with that.
Making a statement, man. Just trying to make a statement.
Now, reading some comments here. Goodness Uche, he says F Shiba. I cannot disagree with you, sir. I cannot disagree with you. That's absolutely incredible. Now,
man.
Let's take a look at what's going on in the crypto space, because this is something that I find very interesting. We know that there is a lot of talk of regulations that need to come to the space and so on and so forth. But wrong page. Let's switch over here. One thing that is happening right now, something that's been kind of, I don't know, how would you say, the talk of the street at this point in time?
The rumbles
Yes.
in the space,
Bitcoin
punches have been
crypto.
thrown.
Exactly. So Bitboy Crypto is alleging that the former SEC director took bribes to label Ethereum a commodity. For those who are not familiar, at the beginning of times, well, not necessarily the beginning of times, but early days, right? I was about to dive into the story here. But early days, when cryptos started becoming prominent, right, we saw that the SEC looked at these things as a security. So they sued XRP, and they've been in litigation with XRP for the longest of times. But at the same time, Ethereum was not sued, which is a good point to think about. But at this point in time, you have BitBoy, which, again, this is someone that, from what we see, kind of does things that, are not necessarily, essentially pushing, pump and dump coins. This is the straightforward of it.
Yeah,
right?
let's call him the pumper, man.
Right. I'll skip that one, bro. I'm not going to use that term. But at this point, he's accusing the former SEC director for taking bribes for Ethereum. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. So let's just remember that the Ethereum guys came out of the Bitcoin project. Those are the early Bitcoin founders. But they saw the technology as a major industry changer. That is why they went with Ethereum. Vitalik is one of those guys. XRP is also an idea stolen away from Bitcoin as well. But I don't know. I'm not going to be over here talking about, I know the details of what's going on. All I know is that if XRP is in lawsuits, Ethereum should also be in a lawsuit at the same time, because they're practically doing the same thing. They're just taking a different approach. XRP is trying to go the government approach, which is kind of like become a CBDC, kind of like the federal banks. The federal bank is a federal private organization. XRP could try to do the same thing as well, be a private money provider. And that's what XRP was going for. Ethereum was like, no, let's just privatize it and let's just do it like what Google and Amazon is doing, but just be like a digital, decentralized cloud service provider and a money system at the same time. XRP is just like, I'm going all in. I'm going to be money, and I'm going to be try to be the CBDCs or the stable coins of the future. And the sects are like, you cannot eliminate us. What the hell do you think you are? We're taking you out. So at the end of the day, this war's going to go on for a while. The question is, who has the authority? The SEC thinks that the federal government has given them the authority, which is quite interesting because BK Crypto is talking about, BlackRock. It's mentioned something about BlackRock and those guys trying to take over the old money system. They've been taken over. They actually invested in XRP and Ethereum too as well. Also Bitcoin. So it's an old money. It's an old money gamble war going on right now. Who's going to take over currency? Not money, but currency.
Currency. Yeah. So BK Crypto was saying that Circle and BlackRock are going to centralize the space. Right? I think that's very interesting too because he uses that word centralized because that's the next point I was going to get into. But I agree there. Bitcoin came to XRP late. Now he is in the word. What? He is the word on XRP? Oh, BitBoy. That's what he's talking about. So BitBoy, he came to XRP late. Now he is the word on XRP. This guy declared himself the XRP captain at some point, or the commander of the XRP army. But it turns out that even the CEO of XRP does not like him. Care about his little antics anyway. Yeah. Now, here's one of the reasons why all of these guys in the crypto space are fighting the SEC, right? So Charles Hoskinson, right, another project that
I used to love, which I have a used car on right now, some big money on.
So according
why
to,
I'm doing this, I don't know.
Hey, it's all good, man. One day, you'll recover. According to Hoskinson, right, Ripple's lawyer should be arguing that independent and decentralized tokens like XRP shouldn't be declared a security, instead of implying that the SEC gave it a free pass because of corruption. This term, decentralized, I think that is one of the main reasons why these things will fall under a security, because all of these tokens are obviously managed by a centralized group of people, right? So this is where for me, their arguments keep falling apart. Bitcoin is decentralized. We see how that model works, right? So why do these people keep referring to this as decentralized tokens? Things like XRP, which is most definitely not decentralized. So I think there is some, how would you say, maybe intellectual dishonesty going on in this space for sure. But it's very interesting because it seems that we're now at this boiling point where you have guys like BitBoy Crypto making such strong allegations. And of course, Hoskinson is going to support it because he's probably one of the people who does not want to be looked at as offering unregistered tokens at some point. Is Cardano registered, by the way? Do you know?
No, he refuses to register.
Oh, if anyone knows. But
that is part of what the World Economic Forum is trying to do. They're trying to push this old regulation where they're trying to enforce registration. Once they start enforcing registration, they start enforcing what your crypto can do. So they'll start squeezing you in just like they've done the smaller banks, So, and the whole agenda is to be decentralized. But if you it's not decentralized at the end of the day.
It's not decentralized, which is the main thing that we are trying to solve, which, at least for me, I think that is one of the biggest issues that we face as a society. Fixing money, having control of your money, and just access to transact with people globally. I think Bitcoin is one of those things that seems to be proving itself, and it's always being tested, right? People have, tried hacking Bitcoin. I'm sure there's been a lot of things that have happened to it that we don't even know about. But it is incredible that this technology is still running. This is why I think it's important for everyone to understand it, because it may not be the best thing out there, but I think that for the purpose it's serving at this point in time, it is something that clearly provides the solutions that we're looking for. And it's interesting to me that these people take this, whatever it is they're doing here with the SEC, as serious as they do.
They need to.
Because the alternative of this, if we really think about it, is having a space where there is no regulation, which people are calling decentralized, but it's not. I think that lends itself to a lot of exploitation, as we've already seen with Ethereum. Right. So the closest thing to decentralized is Bitcoin, BK Crypto says, and the Lightning Network is decentralized. That is the other thing too. People talk about smart contracts on Bitcoin. That is what Lightning is, essentially. You can accomplish so much more on the Lightning Network. It's more of the same, Ucha says, for the crypto space. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. And Big Boy, goodness, Uche says, Big Boy is incentivized to do this. He definitely is. We have seen, there's obviously evidence out there of him getting paid to push coins.
Plus his bias, because he has a whole bunch of it. So,
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at all the coins that he has pushed over time, that has failed, right? At some point, man, one is what would you say? One time it's like it's a random event, right? When you start crossing 3, man, there's a pattern, right? And there's a bunch of those. And of course, him suing people for defamation when they call him out on the things that he's been doing. So that is it. We would like to know everyone's thoughts on this. How do you guys think this is going to go down, right? Because those are strong allegations, and I'm pretty sure someone is going to have something to say about it. I mean, it's cable TV for me at this point. Final thoughts, sir.
I would like to say something real quick. If you do not know the definition of money and currency, you need to probably go check that out. Because if you're watching the show and you're like, why do we even need blockchains or Bitcoin in the first place? Once you understand that money as it is today, it's not money but currency, then you know what Bitcoin is fixing. So we want money, which is the store of your value, which is what Bitcoin is trying to get back to you, and not have you stuck in the old currency system where they just keep taxing the hell out of you and you can't store your value anywhere.
I agree with that. Well, until next time. This has been pretty interesting, pretty awesome. I think, I thought we had some comments from our channel, but we don't. This has been quite exciting. I'm looking forward to some other videos which we have coming up this week. Very interesting topic and some analysis there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this early every morning. Oh, there's some questions. There's maybe one more comment before we go. Let's see. No, we are on track. We're on track. We got it all covered. All right, so please do not forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel as well, STAKK Fin, and of course subscribe to the Gentleman of Crypto channel if you haven't yet. Even I feel like everyone here is already subscribed, but still, you never know. Share the video, right, so that your friends and family and everyone else can take a look at it as well and learn about Bitcoin. If you have nothing else, Double O, do you have anything else? We'll close this one out here, I would say.
You have a ruler back there behind you. Are you over there measuring your gains, or what's going on over there?
Don't worry about it, man. I was measuring my forehead earlier. Trying to see if it's expanding or what, especially when your hairline is receding. You have to measure the diameter now from the length now from your ear to the top of your hairline, something like that. But that is a different type of science. We'll leave it alone. Yeah. All right. Well, let's wrap this one up. On to next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Brazen out.
Double O.